Hey guys, this is Russian923 and welcome to this month's Q&A. Now, quick announcement before I start. I may not do a Q&A next month due to the fact that I'm going to an anime convention in Japan at the end of the month and going into Labor Day weekend. And so, yeah, I most likely would not have a Q&A because I am going to actually have my best friend Brianna coming it down, and we'll be doing awesome stuff. So, yeah, it's going to be great. So, pretty much no Q&A next month. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get this started. I'm bringing this up because there's like one thing that was in my channel on my server for the questions for the Q&A, and all there is hi Nez, I notice you. You know, you used to have a lot of questions for me, and now you don't anymore. That's sad. It's okay. So that's pretty much it. And so, oh, my cat is stuck in my room. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but she's meowing. Come here. Say hi. Hi. Say hi. I picked her up, and she's like, let me go. I want to be petted, but I don't want to be carried around. Alright, so that's done with Discord. And so here comes the Twitter, which you see on this part right here. Before I clicked on it, it just brought it up the window, so that's fine. So I didn't get anything on my Facebook, so only Discord and Twitter for this month. Alright, so Eager Passion LLC, which is Saria Artsy, which is the creator that did the Wings of Glass creator. And so she asks top 5 video game characters. Now, this one I've seen on my notifications, but I really didn't get the chance to get a list together because I don't know if you're saying like, oh yeah, just rate some characters from 1 to 5 and da 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 da, which is kind of my fault that I didn't get any of that together. So sorry, Siri. Top 5 video game characters. It's pretty much going to be a little bit sporadic of between video games because I've enjoyed video games ever since I've started to play on the PS1. So let's see. The first one I would probably have to say Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. Just basically because that not only was he cute, but he had pretty much of a troubling backstory, but even then he still had his friends, and that was cool. Final Fantasy IX was basically one of my favorite Final Fantasies, even though I started with 8, I believe. So yeah, that's one of them. Jeez, now I gotta think because I didn't get a list together. I'm thinking out of all the games that I ever played. I know that Hallelujah from Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse was it has been one of my favorites because he started out to be this pretty much like this cinnamon roll that he just thinks of him, oh yeah, like despite of his background, he's totally gonna be normal, and even though that his appearance was pretty much kind of weird, you would think that he would still be normal because you know, Shin Megami Tensei and all those games, it's like, oh yeah, these appearances that everybody has is normal, but yeah. Anyways, he's been like a cinnamon roll, and then you get to know more of his story, as well as further down the road of the actual story of his heritage. And even then I was like, oh, I want to protect this guy, this kid, because even though that he was dealing with everything that was bad and tried to hide himself, I'm not gonna go into details, but even though he was trying to hide himself and make sure that he was like wanting to be normal and whatnot, he just had that problem. What was that? My Twitter just updated on the trends. But yeah, Hallelujah was one of my favorites too. Let's see, those are two. I have a knack for judging characters. Okay, don't judge me. Rose from Legend of Dragoon. She can. Stop it! Stop it, Snow! I'm trying to do a video, but you're not helping. Rose from Legend of Dragoon. She started out as this cold, badass warrior, and then she pretty much warms up to the group of the other characters later on during the game, and just of knowing of what she had been through during like the time that she had been living and what she had to do and all that is just pretty cool, pretty incredible. Legend of Dragoon was one of my favorites on the PS1 too, as well as oh my gosh, Instagram, stop! As well as Lunar, Silver Star's story and such. Like I said, I was more into like the RPG games, more than like dolls dress up. So yeah, I think that was it. That's 3 already, right? Right? Who did I say again? Hallelujah. I was like, jeez, I totally forgot who I just listed out. Okay, 2 more, right? Oh man. This is why I should have gotten a list together. Otherwise I'm all like, oh great, now I gotta go through all these games that I played in the past and pick out which ones I liked. So, yeah. It's either Rachel Amber or Chloe from Life is Strange. I think I'm leaning towards Chloe because she has been pretty much a badass, even though that she thought of these people just leaving her life and she even though that she tried to be so much of a badass, she still had that turmoil. But she had been a supportive friend towards Max and Amber until the end of whatever they had to deal with. And it's pretty amazing to actually have a friend like that who would be loyal to the very end, you know? And that's why I pretty much have this select group of people that are like, oh yeah, I really do cherish during my lifetime, my friends, my family, and whatnot. So yeah, Chloe is definitely one. And so that's 4, right? 5th one. Dang it. Sayori, you got me good, and I got too busy to where I was like, oh no, I gotta get a list together. 5th favorite video game character, jeez. There are a lot of games that I've actually enjoyed during the time that I've actually played them. That's a sad thing. Shush! Now I'm trying to think! I know that I need to think of more video game characters that I like. You don't need to tell me! Let's see. I forgot. Hold on. Because I played Final Fantasy, I played Lunar. Baldur's Gate really didn't give me any memorable characters to think of. Like Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. It did have Drizzt, from Salvatore's books, but he doesn't really have so much of dialogue like the others. This really got me good. And I don't want to be leaning more into like just RPG games, which I have been doing. Damn it. I'm trying to think. I'm so sorry, guys. I should have planned this out more. Trying to think. As well as looking into my freaking thing. And I've done a lot of like characters that's like really have gone through shit. And not like any sort of happy character. I forgot the villain's name of Wings of Glass. That, let me look it up. I think it started with an F, right? Give me a sec. Because I think that the villain from Wings of Glass was pretty good. Ferris! Ferris is the one that, was on, no, that was the, the antagonist on Wings of Glass. Cool. I'm probably gonna have to say him, because even though it pretty much, Wings of Glass was pretty much made of, like, mainly Sayori, like the voice acting and his motives were pretty well done. for an antagonist of an indie game. So I'm gonna really have to say him. So yeah, like I said, sorry that I had to think about it because me being a dum-dum just decided like, oh yeah, I'll be fine of figure out which is my favorite top 5 video game characters. I have quite a bit, okay? And mainly it's just like everywhere. So I hope that answers your question, Sayori. The Brianna, the one that's gonna be coming in next month, literally next month. Is there a game series you enjoy that you wish they would make more games of? I already brought this up, but I think I would actually have to say the Lunar games. Like, I've grown up playing the RPGs, the PS1 version of Lunar, which is Silver Star Story Complete and Eternal Blue. And even though they had like voice acting those days, and some of them were like, oh yeah, this doesn't really match with this so-and-so character. It just became one of my favorites, especially Silver Star Story. Like, it's been literally one of my favorite games I've ever played in my entire life. And I would really recommend it if you have a PS1 or, I believe this one on the PSP. I know, these are outdated games, but the PSP version called Silver Star Harmony? I haven't played Harmony before, to be honest with you. I've only played the Complete, as well as the Lunar Legends, which I probably don't recommend because it's kind of like Silver Star Story, but some of the stuff is different than the actual PS1 game. And as well as Dragon Song, which I didn't thoroughly enjoy like I did for the Silver Star Story or Eternal Blue. But if I feel like if they actually made more of the Lunar games, get some ideas together and some voice actors, it would really be neat of me seeing one of those games again and be willing to play it, perhaps like for a playthrough video. And I really wish that they actually had a Steam port to Silver Star Story or Eternal Blue on Steam, because I would just record the crap out of those just to relive my memories and just for you guys to see how pretty awesome they were. And favorite coffee flavor? Oh boy. To be honest with you, I mainly deal with Folgers, what's it called? Medium blend? I think it's called medium blend. I mainly drink Folgers with sugar and some sort of flavored creamer, so I don't particularly have a favorite coffee flavor. Like, whenever I go to Starbucks even, sometimes I get tea, hot tea, or one of their seasonals that I feel like I would enjoy. But if it is pretty much a seasonal, then I would definitely do pumpkin spice, because I love pumpkin spice. But I want to see that if I get another job and get some money together, I'm probably gonna be switching to caffeinated herbal tea so that I can actually lay off the sugar and the creamers. So yeah, all in all though, pumpkin spice. And that's the end of this month's Q&A video. Like I said, there won't be one next month because Brianna and I will be chilling. We'll be going to San Japan. Shout out to those who are going to San Japan or living in San Antonio. That's awesome. And so, yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Perhaps we'll be seeing of getting videos done of Resident Evil 2 and probably some vlogs, but we shall see how things go when the time comes. So, thank you all for the questions. Again, sorry that it took a while because I should have gotten a list together for the top 5 video game characters, but I was like, oh no, I got too busy! So, yeah. Anyways, see y'all next time. I'll be having a compilation video up eventually, sooner or later, because I have to go through all the videos that I've done this month, compile them as a means of a pretty much between the dates that I've actually recorded them, and usually that is going to take, I don't know, it just all depends on the video, the time of the timing of the videos. So yeah, and then I'll get back to schedule with either Soma, or I'm gonna be dealing with episode Arden pretty soon, since I'm done with episode Ignis. And then after that, I believe I will be going back into Tales of Symphonia, which is pretty much one of the RPGs that I've started, but I haven't finished it yet. So yeah, happy fun time. Hopefully I would actually remember where I was at on that game, because it's been a long time. So yeah. Anyways, take care guys, and of course, have a good day. See ya!